And this is exactly what I was saying. I think a.qua is going to try to switch it up, and he is going for the Ryu. I don't know if they're doing gentlemen's, do not play the characters that they are most well known for. However, I do remember Law had a mean Cloud back in Smash 4, and I don't doubt that he was practicing as well with this character for Ultimate. So even though I've not seen him in bracket just yet, I can already tell that this is going to be good. And starting up with the right percent, however, a.qua with those inputs, the Shaku, very important to control his pace, right? Like, as of late, Ryu has also been making waves in the metagame, so I am fully expecting great things here from a.qua.
See, we all know that Cloud has great distance. You have to stay near him or try to know when is the perfect moment to go in with those parries. And even though with the parries, Cloud can manage to get the hit first. So a.qua has to be really careful on maintaining distance, but also being able to get those hits to take the stocks.
Yeah, like that is very crucial as well. And the Law will get the first one. Perhaps a setup on the part of a.qua to close it out, but getting a little desperate with that focus attack. That is not what he wanted to see, and Law getting the reads and getting everything that he wants going on. I wouldn't be surprised at this point if we saw a finishing touch, because this man is playing like it's nobody's business. He didn't even get touched that stock, did he?
I think not. He just brought a.qua from one side to the other and then just neutral B to get the stock.
I mean, he was tossing him around. The Tatsu, very strong option. I do love that the Ryu does have... He not only has the Shoryu now, and of course he cannot abuse Rage as he could earlier, and confirming into the Tatsu, very important, as not only will it work whenever you're close in with the Shoryu, but as well with that side B. Well, with the input, of course, to get the extra damage. But Law very firmly in control still. So it's all on a.qua's side to try and get one of those patented Ryu combos, maybe even a shield break, as Ryu does have a ton of options to try and do that. I don't think that is going to be posing a huge threat, though, because precisely of that up B that we just saw. And Law has been using that quite a bit whenever he's by the platforms. So as long as he keeps positioning, I think those options could be habilitated for him. And a.qua, I mean, he could very well be thinking on the switch if he has to.
I'm trying to go for the downer, and that's going to be a net Z. And it's Ryu. I can't see, even if he has the rage to make damage and bring this back. Let's see if Law has been playing pretty well, maintaining his distance with those backers. But let's see if he can take the stock before getting more damage, because it's already 50%, and we know Ryu can take the stock pretty much by now.
Yeah, like that was what I was about to say. Like, you are a dead percent, my friend. That suicidal play from Law could end up costing him this first game. And little by little, a.qua was bringing it back. However, from all the way across town, that cross slash with the limit boost is going to get that first game. Law surprising us with the Cloud. However, I mean, we know that a.qua still has the terrifying Kazuya, and but the Ryu was showing up by the end. Even though, of course, it was mostly because Law SD'd in not a reckless manner, but he went for a very decisive play and just missed the timing on the downer. But nonetheless, like, I was fully expecting a.qua to bring it back after I saw how he started to string some of Ryu's hits.
Yeah, me too. He started playing much better in the second stocks, taking advantage of the raid, noticing that Law was taking a lot of distance with his backers, and let's see how if they can manage to start the game like those at the end. But also here, Law's not gonna let a.qua feel so comfortable, because he was able to bring almost back that game. Also, Law is gonna be able to get used to the game, adapt to the game, and start getting damage and hopefully the stock as well.
I mean, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. My man's Ryu was getting his ass beat at the beginning of that game. However, like just still, even though he was taking such big punishes, like the fact that Aqua knew like, okay, this is my time, I could still make it happen. I think it speaks volumes to the kind of mental fortitude that you need to make it far into the bracket, and of course, this is to make it out of the first part of pools. These are the semis. However, Law is making it look seamless once again as he's just swinging that sword. And the fusion sword does hit hard. And Aqua, again, is struggling to find his spacing in this game.
He's struggling to look a little bit for the stock, but now again, if he gets the stock, it's gonna be a pretty even game. As even if Ryu has the percentage, he can just bring it back in a matter of seconds. Right now, the only thing Aqua needs is to take the stock or Law to be able to use that. I forgot the name. That limit. Being able to use the limit to take again a 2-stock lead. Or let's see if Aqua is gonna be able to maintain the stock. There's no limit in game. Gonna go back on stage. Nope. Law's gonna say no. I'm gonna take the second stock lead and get that great spike. And we're gonna continue. Oh, great way to take the stock. We're gonna go for the upper, and now it's still a lead for Law. He's gonna wait. Again, he's gonna go for the grab, trying to look for the spike of stage, trying to take this game already in his favor. And we're gonna see distance is just patience. We're impatience. They're just trying to wait, but Aqua's not gonna wait the beat because he's just gonna take the damage. He's not gonna take the bait of Law just standing there waiting for him, and he's gonna take all the way to 93% and almost being able to take the stock. Let's see if this will be the same situation as before, that we're gonna see Aqua taking the stock and bringing the percentage back because he has and will have the reach. Still not able to take the stock, trying the backer, and now it's gonna take the stock. We're going to last stock situation, and Aqua, this is pretty even game because of the percentage on Ryu.
Yeah, pretty even so far. Always getting the effectiveness with that focus attack once again. Okay, just trading those parries, showing up, and the confidence from Law is starting to break once again. I feel like this is prime percent for Ryu to try and bring it back, and the way Aqua is trying with those focus attacks could end up working by the very end right there. Just a couple more percent, and he wastes the limit blade. He was trying with the blade beam earlier, but he will get that 2-0, and the cross lash. Even though he didn't find its mark, like still Cloud has a ton of killing powers. So great stuff from Law. Even though things were getting a little tough, he still manages to, well, just keep his cool, like collect himself, and just get the W.
That's right. They started, like, I feel Aqua started to adapt pretty late in game and trying to engage a lot with the damage and the rage and trying to take those stocks, like, until he had